So who is this webinar for? It is for you if you are a small business founder or a senior leader. You're ambitious, you want structure, but right now you are winging it. And actually what you really want is a business that works for you, but that feels easier to run and that you feel in control of. So who am I to be talking to you about strategy? My name's Katherine. I'm the founder of the Pocket Strategist. We are a small team of business performance consultants who work with small businesses to help you really build a business that works for you. I have over 16 years corporate experience in strategy, operations, sales, and recruitment for global organizations. And over the last year, I've supported over 100 small business owners to build a business, grow their business, and feel great about their business. I've got lots of qualifications, and I'm also a single mum to two brilliant girls, and I'm a coffee and wine snob, sorry. So, why strategy matters. Without a strategy, everything feels chaotic and hard. But with a strategy, you lead with purpose, you protect your time, and you focus on what actually matters and will move your business forward. Because I'm pretty sure if you are running your own business or in a leadership position, you know that feeling of it just being chaotic and you're throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying to see what to see what sticks. Strategy focuses you in and means that you're focusing your time, energy, and money where it will actually make a difference within your business. So, what strategy is? It is not a document you leave to get dusty in a drawer and never look at again. Lots of people write business plans and strategies and feel like it's a one and done thing. It's not. Strategy is how you run your business every day, and strategy should be integrated in your everyday activities. So, how do you actually start working more strategically within your business? The first step is you actually need to make the space to focus on strategy and focus on your business growth. And this is one of the key problems I see happening so much, that business owners are constantly doing the doing and never take the time to step back, take a bird's eye view of their business and work out what they need to be focusing on and when. So, make the space, get away from your desk and distractions. I work with clients in beautiful spaces so that it forces them to do that. And so take yourself to a cafe or a nice co-working space or somewhere where you feel good. Or if you can't do that, just a different room in your house or in your office. Actually, if you're in an office, get out of the office. So block that time and put it in your calendar and make that time non-negotiable, because it's an essential time that you need to be able to grow your business. Step 2, create your strategy. Creating a strategy is clarifying your direction, working out what you actually want to achieve. Basically, what's your end goal and where do you want to land? And then working out how you're going to get there. There's also review processes of what's working, what's not working, and simplifying and streamlining what you're doing, how you're doing it, and when. When you're looking at your strategy, even if you're a small business, these foundations are essential within your business for you to be clear on each of these individual topics. And the reason is these drive your decisions and they help you lead with clarity. And if you've got a team, it means that they're aligned with you as well and that you're all going to be working in the same direction. So your vision is the big end goal for your business and also for your life. What is it that you really want to create and achieve? Your purpose is your business purpose. Why does your business exist? Why is your business in the world? What do you want to stand for? What is the big thing that you want to achieve with it? Your mission is how you're going to achieve your purpose and your vision, and it's a statement of what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, and the transformation that you will bring. Your vision and your purpose should never change, but your mission may. As your business grows and evolves, so might how you're delivering to your clients, who you're working with. Your financials, you need to know how you make money. Where do you make profit? What are your services? What are your products? How much are you pricing them at? And it needs to be consistent and clear for you, your team, and your customers. Your values, these are your business culture. So how do you behave? What can your clients expect from you? How do you want your team to behave? Who do you want to recruit in? You want them to match your values. And also, when you're doing your marketing and you're looking for new clients, you want your clients to meet your values as well. Your values also help you stay on the right track with your mission, purpose, and vision. Your vision, purpose, mission, financials, and values, it's quite a mouthful, they help you make the right decisions. So if you're trying to make a decision within your business and you don't know whether to do something or not, check in on those 5. Is it going to help you meet those 5 objectives? If it's a yes, then you know the decision. If any of those are a no, you need to think harder. If more than one is a no, then it's a no. Your ideal client. I work with so many people who don't know who they are targeting, and it's really essential. This isn't about always niching down into the tiny minutiae, but it's knowing that what problem do you solve and how are you going to solve it for those particular individuals that you want to work with. And then goals. Again, lots of people avoid goals, but goals help you measure your progress. If you create your goals in line with your vision, purpose, mission, and financials, then they are how you're tracking towards you achieving that long-term vision and where you want to go. They give you momentum. They are a place that you can check in on. And if you are way off, you can ask yourself the questions, what's not working, what needs to change? And then if you hit them, you can celebrate the progress and then move on to the next. They're constantly evolving. And I would recommend you have short and long-term goals. Step 3, review and align. So you work on those main 7 strategic areas. They don't stay still. They don't go in a dusty drawer. So make sure that once you've set those, they're your direction, they're your focus, that you check back in on it and make sure that it's right and that your business truly is working towards those strategic areas. Giving yourself space to review and align also means that you know you continue going in the right direction. And if you're going off track, you can make course corrections to come back in. When you've set your 7 strategic foundations, it's also essential to then review the other areas of your business to ensure that actually how you're running your business is aligned to your strategy. Because if, for example, your purpose, your vision, your mission is all about working with school children and in schools, but you've got services and products that are targeting, you know, different organizations, then there's a misalignment there. So it's making sure that, one, your services, products, and pricing are aligned to what you're trying to achieve with your strategy. It's also making sure that your team understand your strategy. You've communicated with them so that they're also being laser focused on the right things, the right goals, that they're bought into your vision, your purpose, your values. Because if you do that, they will want to work hard for you and make sure that your business is a success, but also they will feel passionately and enjoy the work that they do. Your operations, make sure, again, your operations are streamlined and aligned to the way you want to deliver your strategy. Your sales and marketing, of course, is key, that it's aligned to your strategy. And leadership. How are you leading the team? Are you communicating your strategy in the right way to take everybody with you? Step 4. All of the steps I've talked about, if you've never done this work before, is actually a lot of hefty work. To review the whole business, I know it feels like a lot, but it's really, really essential work. And once you've reviewed those strategic foundations and the core pillars of your business, how you run your business, you then need to pull it out into a plan that you can follow. So it's thinking about, based on what you've discovered from reviewing the business, what are your key priorities over the next 12 months? Break them down. Break them down into a quarterly plan, then a monthly, and then a weekly. Because by doing that, the big things that you want to achieve feel more achievable. And you know that you can take baby steps weekly, monthly, quarterly to hit those key priorities for the next 12 months. It keeps it simple and it keeps it moving. Step 5. So it's making the space again, but that space is booking time in your calendar to work on your strategy, to review the different areas of your business, and to then create your plan for the next year, quarter, month, and week. So my recommendation is that every year you have a minimum of 1 full day to reflect on your business, create your strategy, and create your plan. If you've got a larger organization, you might need 2 days to do that each year, and it's dedicated time. And I would really recommend that you do step away from your office to do this. Then every quarter, I'd recommend that you again book time in your calendar to step away and focus on your quarterly priorities. So you create a 3-month plan. What are your goals in the next 3 months to achieve your yearly plan? What do you need to do in that quarter to move you forward? Make sure in that time you review on the previous quarter, as well as setting your plan for the next quarter. And then every month, check in on the quarterly plan. And from that quarterly plan, set your monthly plan. What do you need to do over the next 4 weeks to achieve your quarterly plan? And I'd recommend a minimum of 90 minutes every month dedicated in your diary to do this. And then again, weekly. Every week, check in on your monthly plan. What do you need to do in the next 5 days to move you forward to achieving what you want to achieve in your monthly plan? Now, this doesn't need to be overcomplicated. For your yearly plan, you might have 3 big focus areas. And then in your quarter, you might want to focus on one of those focus areas and break it down into, say, 3 projects, which means then each month you can focus on a project. So this doesn't need to be overly complicated, but it's a way of you checking in and making sure that by breaking down what you want to achieve, you can do it step by step to achieve those yearly goals. And what's the result from this? So by working strategically, creating the plan, you will be able to confidently, can't say that, and intentionally grow and lead your business. But you'll do it without the chaos, the wasted time, or second guessing, because your whole business will be aligned to achieving the same things. You will feel more in control because you'll be very clear on what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it across all areas of your business. You'll make faster and better decisions because, again, you know what you want to achieve, how you're going to achieve it. And so if you're making key decisions, is it in line with where you want to go and what you want to achieve? You will be able to focus your time, energy, and money where it matters the most. because again, you know what you want to achieve, how you're going to do it. And anything outside of that, you either don't do, you park for later, and it helps you prioritize what you're doing and when. And it will mean that you start leading with purpose and not pressure, because you will know what you want to achieve. And so then you can lead yourself, you can lead your time, and you could lead your clients to achieve that without the constant reactive pressure of not knowing and being chaotic and just guessing and going off in different directions. So that's a whistle-stop tour of strategy. And I know I've shared a lot of information with you, and in 30 minutes, it's really difficult to go into very specific detail. But if you're a small business, I would recommend that you do have those 7 key strategic foundations in place, and that you do have plans and reviews for the rest of your business. If that's something that you don't feel like you can do yourself, this is what I do. This is my blood. This is when I'm in flow and the stuff that I love. So I work with business owners and senior leadership teams to run strategy days, where we would meet for one powerful day in a beautiful location away from distractions, where I will help you view all areas of your business and walk away with a very clear prioritized plan. You'll get expert challenge, because we all need a bit of a challenge when you get stuck in your head, and when you're inside the chart, it's really hard to see what's not working. And I also bring a different perspective for you. So I work with founders and leadership teams anywhere within the UK. I also offer ongoing services. So if you wanted to put together your full strategy and then have support to deliver it, we can work with each other to do that. So I would like to leave you with this. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters and doing it really well. So strip back what you're focusing on, really focus in on what you want to achieve within your business and how you're going to do it, and cut out the rest of the noise. Stop trying to do everything and just do a few things really, really well. And that's it.